Hi, my name is Bobby Senek. I'm a 2015 grad of Anoka, graduated 2 years ago, so I'm currently a sophomore at Anoka Ramsey. Right now I'm doing my transfer curriculum, so I get an associate's degree for that, and I'm also taking extra classes to get my business associate's degree.
Hi guys, my name is Maddie Kirchin, and I'm a current student at Anoka Ramsey Community College. I graduated from Anoka High School 2 years ago in 2015, and I absolutely love Anoka Ramsey.
3.
Hi, I'm Brooke Tennis. I graduated from Anoka High School last year in 2016, and now I am currently at Anoka Ramsey Community College studying just general courses.
To be honest, it was kind of my last option. So I was, all throughout high school, I was thinking there's no way I'm going to Anoka Ramsey. I want to get out, I don't want to live at home. I had conversations with friends saying, I'm not going to Anoka Ramsey, I'm not going to AR. And I ended up going there because, for one, finances were the big thing. I preferred to not be in thousands of dollars of debt. So it just worked out the best that way because I knew I could pay it all off on my own, and so I think that was the biggest thing, was kind of just the financial side of everything. So like I said, I didn't want to go there at all. It was kind of my last resort, but looking back on it, and I mean still going through it, going to Anoka Ramsey has been the best decision I've ever made, and just for a few reasons. It kind of erased that whole stigma of community college for me, actually experiencing it, and so I love my classes. I put myself on a good track to be successful, so I'm looking at transferring to a few different colleges, and going to Anoka Ramsey has put me in a position where I can go to pretty much any college that I'd like to, and then I've also saved a ton of money doing it, so I'll be 2 years debt-free after this semester, which is pretty much unheard of.
I decided to go to Anoka Ramsey because, for a few different reasons. Financially, it was the best decision for me. I'm paying for school completely on my own, so knowing that I'm only paying $6,000 a year for my education was really comforting for me. Another thing that made me choose Anoka Ramsey is the educational transition. I knew personally that if I was put in a completely different setting than I've been living in for the past 18 years, that I would struggle in my educational process.
There were a lot of reasons why I chose Anoka Ramsey. Financially, I would be spending $6,000 or roughly a year compared to $20,000+ at a university. My older sisters went to universities and switched majors and had awful experiences and ended up at Anoka Ramsey, and so I saw them really liking it, and I thought that it would work well for me. All throughout high school, I told myself I would never go to Anoka Ramsey. I just had this idea about the students that went there and that it wasn't really a great place to be. But as I got older and learned more about it, I learned that it's a great place to start and that it doesn't even matter where you start, just where you finish. A reason why I chose Anoka Ramsey also is because I really had no idea what I want to do, and so right now it's just given me more time to learn about myself and figure out for sure what I want to do. I do plan on staying at Anoka Ramsey for another year, and then I'll go on to a 4-year university or finish at a university. I'm not quite sure where yet, but
for the sake of who knows.
You know yourself the best, so don't listen to anybody else and their opinions on your school. If someone tells you that they're going to the U, you wouldn't tell them, oh, the U. So be respectful, and just be respectful of yourself and what you decide, and everything works out.
Don't rule out Anoka Ramsey just because it's a community college. So in high school, everyone says, there's kind of that mindset of if you're not going to a 4-year university, you're going to a community college, either A, because you don't have the grades, you're too dumb to get into a 4-year university, or you just don't try, you're a slacker, it's your only option. Don't fall into that kind of the wrong information, because it's not true at all. I got solid grades all throughout high school, and I definitely could have gone I got accepted to St. Thomas, to the U of M, to a few different colleges, and I chose to go to Anoka Ramsey. And so as a sophomore, if you're looking at, it's good to look at a bunch of colleges, but don't rule out Anoka Ramsey just because of what other people are saying about it. It definitely has a lot more than most people know. It offers a lot more than a lot of people kind of realize.
My advice to high school students is drop the stigma that Anoka Ramsey is this bad place that people go to slack off, because that's exactly what I thought up until my senior year. I told myself, I'm never going to go to Anoka Ramsey, that's where the slackers go, because that was just embedded in my brain from being around fellow students of mine, adults that have thought that you need to go away to college, you need to have that 4-year experience, and what I've learned is that you don't. And Anoka Ramsey is amazing and has been a huge factor in who I am as a person today, and yeah.
I've been trying to explain.
Well, everyone at Anoka Ramsey has been really, really good to me. I've met a lot of people. I play baseball, so I now have a large group of close friends that I've met through 2 years of different teams, and not to sound corny, but like friends that I'll have for life now, and I really do mean that, and it's true. So Anoka Ramsey's just been an extremely good experience for me.
I absolutely love Anoka Ramsey. Anoka Ramsey has so much to offer that I had no idea about until I went there for the first time. Their campus is amazing. I've had the most amazing professors, amazing teachers that I've had in the past 18 years of my education have been at Anoka Ramsey. Everyone is so kind and really helpful. So my freshman year, I was involved in a club called Conversation Partners, where I met once a week with a student with English as her second language, and we just talked for an hour once a week, and it was a really rewarding experience because I got to learn about her journey from Africa to America and how her struggle as a student is very challenging. She's a full-time mom, full-time student, and had a job, so it was a really humbling experience being able to learn about her experience and share my own.
Classes are awesome. They're not super difficult. I've learned a lot about myself and time management a ton. I love that I can create my own schedule. I can work and still have a social life and get my classes done that I need to, so it's really awesome. I can just create my own schedule.
I have 2 jobs, full-time student. I'm very busy. My schedule is very packed, but being a full-time student and working 2 jobs has taught me so many life skills and has matured me so much in these past 2 years that I don't think I would have gotten at a 4-year university.
I don't take my life for granted.